Assad was walking into the Pulse building, holding a bag. A woman, Tisha, was walking towards the Pulse building. Assad slowed his walk. He saw Tisha's reflection from the glass door. The smell of her perfume floated towards his nose as she got closer to him. He held the door open for her. "Thanks," says Trisha as she briefly looked Assad in the eyes. Trisha waves at the receptionist, Melody. They both walk towards the elevator. Assad and Kalabi glancing at Tisha. "I'm sorry guys, the elevator is currently not working. The technician will be here shortly." "Sir, you can take the stairs if you would like," says Melody, as she places an out-of-order sign in front of the elevator. "I'm going to the top floor," says Assad. "Oh well, I doubt you want to walk 20 flights. I'm sorry about the inconvenience," says Melody. Assad looks at his watch. "Tisha, you're bringing your dad some lunch. You know he never leaves the office," says Melody. "Yes, I'm trying to get him to go vegan since his health scare," says Tisha. "You want me to let him know you're down here," says Melody. "Yes please," says Tisha. Melody goes to her desk to make the call. Tisha takes a seat. Assad goes to the bathroom. He makes sure no one is present. He calls his uncle Muhammad. "Change of plans," says Assad and hangs up. Assad goes and takes a seat next to Tisha. Tisha on her phone. "Tisha is a pretty name," says Assad. Tisha looks up, looking confused. "I'm sorry, I overheard her say your name," says Assad. "Oh thanks," says Tisha. Tisha goes back to her phone. "Honey, I don't want you waiting long, just leave it with Mel," texts Tisha's dad. Tisha gets up and walks over to Melody. "Please make sure he gets this," says Tisha. "I will." "Have a good day," says Melody. "You too," says Tisha. Assad watches Tisha leave. Assad goes home and looks up the Pulse building directory in search for Tisha's dad. He finds him, by process of elimination, Googles him, and those findings lead him to locating Tisha. Assad's phone rings. "What happened today?" asks Muhammad. "We need a different location," says Assad. The next day, Assad runs into Tisha by plan. They hit it off, despite Tisha's initial resistance. They start dating for a couple months. They're watching a movie on the couch. Assad's uncle Muhammad calls. He ignores the call. He calls back 5 minutes later. "Why are you not answering your uncle's call?" asks Tisha. "I'll call him back later," says Assad. Muhammad calls again. "It's obviously important," says Tisha. Assad goes into the bedroom to take the call. After a while, Tisha goes to check on Assad. Before she opens the cracked door, she hears Assad whispering. "I know what I have to do. I'll call you tomorrow when it's done," says Assad as he hangs up. Assad sits on the bed rubbing his head in frustration. "What do you have to do?" asks Tisha. Says Assad. Tisha sees Assad trying to think of a lie. "You can tell me anything. We have already shared so much," says Tisha. Tisha's mother was killed by a cop 6 months prior in a supposed mistaken identity. Assad's entire family, besides his handicapped uncle, was killed in a nuclear bomb that went off in Saudi Arabia. An explosion is happening tomorrow. "That's all I can tell you. I can't get you involved," says Assad. "Will I see you tomorrow?" asks Tisha. "I'll always do anything to come back to you," says Assad. Tisha lays on Assad's shoulder. He places his head gently on the top of hers.
Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me. In this desert, I can look at you with love. Seeing all that I can learn. Can you stay and I will grow?